Hi everyone, hope you're having fun without me. As promised, a little video, and we're just going to get started. We're going to start lying down on our backs, or we're just going to be seated in our chair. If you're lying down, have a look at something behind your head if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay, and in the chair we're just seated. Arms relaxed by our side, shoulders relaxed, and we're just going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. And we're going to take that breath nice and deep, nice and low. We're going to allow that breath to expand into the rib cage and allow the rib cage to expand into the mat or the chair behind you. And as you continue to focus on your breathing, just going to make sure that our knees are bent, our feet are hip distance apart and nice and straight. And then we want to make sure the weight of the body is evenly balanced over our feet. So we want to be able to feel the balls of the toes pressing into the mat. We want to be able to feel the sides of the feet pressing into the floor. And then gently we want to anchor down through the centre of the heels. And as you continue to focus on your breathing, just check those knees are going over the toes, not out to the side or into the centre. And then slowly down towards the hips, and just allow the hips to relax in to the mat or into the chair. And with the hips nice and heavy, nice and relaxed, just gently think about connecting through the centre of your body. So maybe think about gently drawing the belly button to the spine. Maybe think about gently tightening a belt around your waist, whichever one works for you. And with that lower back supported, those abdominals engaging, imagine moving through your rib cage and through your spine towards your shoulders. Allow the shoulder blades to relax onto the mat. And then gently lengthen the spine a tiny bit more by pushing the crown of the head towards the wall behind you, or if you're seated, just imagine a little piece of string pulling you to the ceiling. And then we're all going to raise our arms up towards the ceiling on the floor. If we're in the chair, we're just going to have the arms out in front of us, and then gently we're all going to scissor our arms, whether we're lying down or seated. We just gently scissor the arms. And as we scissor the arms, we want to make sure that we're not overextending the spine. So if you feel your back starts to arch, then just reduce the size of the movement. That might mean you can't get your arms to the floor. I can't, okay? So just see how you go. Make sure you keep that connection through the centre of the body, nice and gently, keeping the body nice and stable, nice and still, as you just gently allow those arms to scissor, whether you're on the floor or in the chair. That's it. And then gently, I'm going to bring those arms back to the centre, relax them on the floor or by our side if we're in the chair. And then we're going to move into our pelvic tilt. So what we're going to do is just very gently rock that pelvis backwards and forwards. So you're just gently flattening the back and arching the back. Now remember, if you're in the chair, you can sit down or stand up for this one, whichever you find more comfortable. Just make sure we keep those feet firmly anchored to the floor, and we're just trying to release any tension in the pelvis. That's it, nice. Last one, and then gently you're going to circle that pelvis, okay? So you just imagine you've got a little bowl of soup on your abdomen and you're just trying to slop the soup around the bowl, or maybe think about a pencil sticking out of your belly button and you're just trying to draw a circle with that pencil. And as you move through, if anything feels a little bit tight, feels a little bit stiff, just slow down, see if you can press into it. If it hurts, then don't press into it. But if it just feels a little bit tight, Just see if we can press a little bit more into it. So. I've lost count, so I'm going to stop there and we're going to go the other way. That's it. Again, keep the feet firmly anchored to the floor. The knees and the body are going to move around a bit, that's fine. But try and keep those feet anchored to the floor as you go, so you really get into that pelvis. That's it. Last one. And relax, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to cross one leg over the other. We're going to circle the foot on the ankle. In the chair, we're just going to lift the leg off the floor and circle the foot. That's it. And circle the other way. And then relax the leg back down. Okay, I'm going to take the other leg over. And again, we just start to circle the foot on the ankle. And circle the other way. And relax the leg back down. Now on the floor, if you can, you're going to put both feet against each other and let the knees hang out. In the chair, we're just going to leave the legs as they are. We're going to take our arm up towards the ceiling on the floor. In the chair, they just come out in front of us. You do the same movement, but the arms are just out in front of you. And all we're going to do, we're going to gently reach one arm up, draw it back down, and then push the other arm up. Obviously, if we're in the chair, we're pushing the arm forward rather than up. But what we're doing is we're just lifting that arm out of the shoulder and then pressing that shoulder blade back down towards the mat. Almost think about your arms having tubes on them, and you're just trying to reach the fingertips out of the top of the tubes. Okay? Just keep going in your own time. And again, all the time, remembering to breathe. So, really work into those shoulders. And as I said, just remember, still breathing in through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips. Last one, either side. Gently relax the arms down, and those who's on the floor, bring those knees back together. Okay, step the feet back to hip distance apart. So this time we're going to go into our hip roll. So you can leave something behind your head if you want. I find it more comfortable without something behind my back, okay? And we're going to push our hips up. In the chair, we're going to come and stand behind the chair, okay? So we're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, we slowly push the hips towards the ceiling. Keep those feet firmly anchored to the floor. And then gently soften the chest bone and start to roll back down towards the mat. Okay? And you're just going to keep going in your own time. Behind the chair, what we're going to do is, because I can't get the right camera angle, you're going to hold on to the back of the chair and you're going to look up to the ceiling and then bend back down. So you look up to the ceiling and come back down. That's it. Okay. And on the floor, we just carry on pressing those hips towards the ceiling and gently rolling back down. And as I said, you want to keep those feet firmly anchored to the floor so that we're not cheating. If you want to, you can put a ball or you can put a cushion between the knees. And if you find you can't get that high, don't worry, just go to where you can and just work with your body. That's it. just soften the chest bone as you roll back down. That's it. We're going to go for one more. Then gently come back down to the mat. And if we're standing behind the chair, we're going to come back into the chair now and sit down, okay? And we're all going to go into our ab press. So we're going to place our hands behind our head, elbows nice and wide. And very gently, we're going to nod the head. Then you're going to draw the ribcage up and under the chest and try and float the shoulders away from the floor. Look through the knees and gently come back down. So we're going to inhale, slight nod of the head. Exhale, draw the ribcage up and under. Look through the knees. Slowly come back down, and you're just going to keep going in your own time. Now remember, making sure those elbows stay nice and wide, okay? Don't want the elbows coming round. We don't want to cheat and press ourselves up, okay? And just keep going in our own time. That's it, nice. I'm going to go for two more. And gently relax back down to the mat. Now this time we're going to move into our 100. Now remember, with the 100, the arms are off the floor, okay? If we're in the chair, they're just by our side, okay? And we're just gently going to pulse the arms. So notice I don't touch the floor, okay? I keep the arms long, I'm keeping the body still. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with the arms. We can have the legs at tabletop. If it's too much, we can leave one on the floor. Obviously in the chair, we leave the feet on the floor. Okay, if you're feeling particularly brave, you can nod the head and curl up as well. Okay, so the choice is yours with the position. Just don't let anything hurt. Okay, so if all you can do is pump your arms, it's fine. So very gently, we're going to float one leg to tabletop. I'm going to float the other leg to tabletop. If you can, nod the head, curl the upper body, reach the arms away. You're going to inhale to prepare and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the upper body down, relax one leg down, relax the other leg back down, and then gently we're going to go into our leg lifts, okay? So all we're going to do is very gently lift the leg, place the leg back down. So we lift the leg, place the leg back down, keeping the body nice and stable, nice and still. In the chair, we're going to stand up and we're just going to march, okay? Now remember, as you're lifting and lowering the legs, you want the legs to feel nice and light, yeah? Taking the weight through the centre of the body. Notice the movement comes from the hip joint, it doesn't come from the knee, okay? So we're not just bending at the knee, we're lifting out of the hip joint. That's it, lovely. Last one, either side, and gently relax the leg back down, okay? In the chair, we're going to sit down again now, okay? And basically, what we're going to do in the chair, this is in the chair, your arms are going to be out in front of you, and you're going to draw them back in a row position, okay? So you're rowing. Those of you on the floor, you are going to gently draw those knees towards you, and you're gently going to press one leg away and draw the other leg back in. So you press the leg away, draw the other leg back in, and just keep swapping. Now, if you find that too much, then you can just do one leg at a time, okay? So the choice is yours. You can do one leg at a time, or you can have both legs up and do it with both legs up. That's it, nice. And just keep reaching. Sorry if it's a bit fast on video, I'm trying to keep it slow. But when you haven't got an audience, it's difficult. Last one either side. And gently relax the legs back down. Okay, this time what we're going to do, we're going to reach one leg away. In the chair, you're going to do leg extension. So you're just going to straighten the leg away, okay? And on the floor with that nice long leg, all you're going to do is very gently lift and lower. So you're thinking about keeping that lower back pressed into the mat. And you're thinking about making sure the leg comes all the way down to the mat each time. We're not overarching the spine, we're just keeping it nice and controlled. So you might not be able to lift the leg very high, that's fine. Just take it to where you can. And all the time, still inhaling through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips. Do two more. And relax the leg back down, okay? Gently, we're going to draw that leg in. And we're going to reach the other one away. And then in the chair, we're going to do the same. We're going to lift the other leg. And then we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. Remember, in the chair, we're just lengthening. That's it. Keep those shoulders relaxed. And again, just lifting to where you can. And making sure that leg comes all the way. And just keep that lower back pressing into the mat. Bringing that leg all the way down. Make this the last two. And relax the leg. Back down. We're going to draw that leg in, okay? And then we're going to put our hands behind our head and we're going to move into our obliques. Now, in the chair, what we're going to do is we're going to stand up. Okay, so you're going to stand up at the side of the chair. You're going to put your arms by your side and you're just going to swing from side to side like a stroppy teenager. Okay, the rest of us, we're going to very gently nod the head. We're going to curl up and we're going to take our opposite shoulder to our opposite hip and then through the centre and across to the other side. And like before, we just want to make sure we're keeping those elbows nice and wide all the time. Try and keep those feet firmly anchored to the floor. Try and keep the legs from swaying from side to side if you can. You might not be able to, it's not a problem. We'll do what we can. That's it, nice. And as ever, breathing, not holding our breath. Let's go for one more. Either side. And gently relax back down to the mat. Then we're just going to float the arms out to the side. We're going to bring the feet and knees together. We're just going to let the knees go one way, the head go the other. And then gently through the centre and over to the other side. And for those of us in the chair, we're going to sit back down and we're just going to lean forward and allow that lower back to stretch. That's it. working through. Last one. And relax, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to roll onto our sides now, and we're going to bring our feet up in front of our feet, our knees up in front of us, okay? In the chair, we're going to grab a cushion and we're going to put that between our thighs. And on the floor, all we're going to do is very gently open up that top leg and squeeze. That's it. Perfect. Remember, keep those feet together. Keep that length through your spine. If you need a cushion for your head, by all means, put a cushion on your head. That's it. If you want, you can put a cushion between your thighs as well, just to give yourself something to squeeze on. But be mindful, don't take the leg too far. You don't want the body to roll, okay? The body has to stay still. So it's only a tiny lift up, big squeeze. That's it. 2 more like this. And then gently, those of us on the floor, we're going to lift our feet up. In the chair, just come up onto tiptoes and then squeeze. That's it. And relax those legs back down, okay? So if you've got that cushion between your legs, you can get rid of that now, okay? We're going to bring our arm out in front of us, okay? And then making sure that your head is supported underneath, okay? You can leave it on the cushion. We're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, take the arm to the ceiling, press from the waist, then allow the body to open up. And slowly draw yourself over. So you take the arm to the ceiling, press from the waist, draw yourself back over. Now in the chair, what we're going to do is we take the arms out in front of us, we take one arm to the side, we draw it back in, we take the other arm to the side and we draw it back in. Perfect. So we're all opening up through that chest and allowing that waist and that rib cage to help us. That's it. One more. And relax the arm back down. And then, make sure I'm on camera, we're going to take the legs at a slight angle. So they're not straight, they're just forward, okay? So not really forward, but just at a slight angle. Shoulders relaxed, tummy tucked in. And then if we're in the chair, we're going to stand behind the chair. Okay, and then all we're going to do on the floor is we're going to lift and lower behind the chair. We're just going to take the leg out to the side, bring it back to the centre. In the chair, alternate sides, okay? And on the floor, you're literally just lifting and lowering. Now remember, some of you have a habit of going too high and that happens, yeah? We don't want the body moving, so just lift it to where you can. Keep control of the rest of the body, okay? Keep the shoulders relaxed, don't let them hunch up round by your ears. And again, just use your breathing to help you maintain control. Last one. Relax the leg back down. Then we're going to take the leg up and we're going to push the leg forwards and we're going to draw the leg backwards. So we're going to lift the leg forwards and draw it backwards. Behind the chair, we're going to sit down again now. We're going to take our arms up towards the ceiling and we're going to do arm circles, okay? So that's in the chair, you're doing arm circles. You haven't got to do your arm and kick your leg for those of you on the floor, okay? But in the chair, you're sat down, both arms doing your arm circles. That's it, nice. So again, remember, whichever of those two exercises you're doing, keep the body nice and stable, nice and still. Last one. Relax the leg back down, okay? Those of us in the chair, you're going to stand up now and you're going to do your pliés for me, okay? The rest of us, top leg comes up, draw the knees to the chest, press away through the heel. Draw the knee up, press away. Okay, so remember you're keeping the knee at the same height the whole time. You're not letting it dip, you're not letting it lower. Yeah, and remember if you can't bring it that far in without it dipping, then just bring it to where you can. It doesn't have to be a big move. It can be wherever, it just needs to be controlled. 2 more. And then gently take that top knee, relax it down, stretch the lower leg away. Those of us doing our pliés, you can sit back down in the chair now. Those of us on the floor, we're going to lift and lower that bottom leg, okay? Top leg is bent and on the floor in front of you. In the chair, you're just going to lean forward and allow that lower back to stretch. Relax that leg down. Then we're going to come up onto our side. In the chair, we just stay in our chair and we're going to do the upper body on the floor. Got our feet and knees together. You can come up onto your hand or your elbow. Choice is yours, okay? Arm to the side. We're going to inhale to prepare as we exhale. Push the hips up, take the waist up, take the arm over. Hold it there. Relax. Back down. So you're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale. Up you come and over. Hold it there. Relax. Back down. Last one. Up we come and over. Hold it there. Really lift from the waist, from the hips. Relax. Back down. Remember, if you can't lift the hips and waist, you don't have to. Sorry, I should have said that at the start. Okay, we're going to swing the legs round now. And we're going to do the same again on the other side. So you don't have to swing your legs around. You guys can all roll over, okay? I need to swing the legs around, otherwise you won't be able to see what I'm doing. So again, you're going to rest your head on your arm or on your cushion, whichever's more comfortable for you, okay? Feet and knees together, nice length through the spine again, okay? If we're in the chair, we're going to grab that cushion again, and then we're going to squeeze and release. So we squeeze and release. That's it. Perfect. That's it. Just keep going in your own time. And then this time as we squeeze the thighs together, we lift the feet off the floor. If we're in the chair, we just come up onto tiptoes. Relax the legs back down. Then I'm going to make sure the back of the head's supported. So I'm going to use my arm, but you can use a cushion. You're going to take the arm out in front of you. You're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, take the arm to the ceiling. Follow it over. Allow the waist to take you. And then gently draw yourself back over. So you take the arm to the ceiling. Follow it over. Make sure you can see it. Don't let the shoulder drop away. And bring it back over. And again, in the chair, we've got the arms out in front of us and we take one arm out, follow it round, bring it back. And do the same on the other side. Lovely. And as always, breathing, okay? Always remember holding our breath does us no favours. Let's go for 2 more. and relax. Okay, and then this time we're just going to take our legs slightly forward. Okay, so we've got our legs slightly forward on the mat, so that would be a straight line, slightly forward. Okay, if we're in the chair, we're going to stand up behind the chair now. Okay, on the floor, very slowly, you're going to lift and lower that top leg. Behind the chair, you're going to kick the leg out to the side and then kick the other leg out to the side. That's it, and just going to keep going in our own time. Now, remember, nice control in the movement. We don't want that top leg to go too high and make the body move, okay? So just go to where you can without wobbling. Let's go for one more. Relax the leg back down, okay? Those of us standing up, you're going to sit down again, okay? On the floor, top leg comes up, you're going to push the leg forwards, draw the leg backwards. So just pressing the leg forwards, drawing the leg backwards. In the chair, you're going to do your arm circles again, okay? So you're circling both arms, okay? But this is just, arms is just for the chair, okay? Don't have to do the arm and leg at the same time. Those of you on the floor, you're literally just taking that leg backwards and forwards. That's it. 2 more. Relax the leg back down. And then we're going to bring that top leg up. We're going to draw the knee towards us and press the leg away. So remember, the knee has to stay at the same height the whole time. We're going to stop the arm circles in the chair now and very gently stand up. And we're going to go into our pliés again, okay? So if we're in the chair, we're going to stand up and go into our pliés. On the floor, your leg feels like it's getting really heavy, that's fine. Just keep that knee at the same height all the time. There we go. 2 more. And then gently relax that knee down in front of you. Stretch that lower leg away and you're just going to lift and lower that bottom leg. Relax the leg back down. Okay, and then we're all going to come into our side bends. Okay, so those of us that were doing our pliés, back into your chair, up onto your hand or up onto your elbow, whichever you prefer. Arm to the side, okay. You're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, push your hips up, take your waist up, take the arm over. If you can't get the hips off the floor, don't worry, just take the arm over and get the stretch. And then gently relax back down. So you're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, up you come, and over. Hold it there. Relax, back down. Last one, up you come, and over. Hold it there. Relax, back down. So that, okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to roll onto our front. If we're in the chair, we're going to stand up and find a bit of wall that we can lean against, okay? We're going to place our hands by our ears and our elbows to the floor, okay? You push the pubic bone into the mat. Relax the shoulders down, okay? Balance your nose on the floor. And very gently, you're going to press into your forearms so your elbows and hands stay on the floor. And the back of the head, the back of the ears press to the ceiling. And then you come back down. So you just gently press into those forearms and come back down. But make sure the hands and the elbows are on the floor, yeah? I don't want those elbows lifted. If you need to take the hands a little bit further forward of your forehead just to comfort in the shoulders, that's fine. If you've got a cushion, try and just balance your forehead on it so that you don't feel like you're suffocating as you come back down. All the time, keeping that pubic bone pressed into the mat to give you that alignment, to give you that length through the spine. Shoulders relax down the spine. Two more. And relax back down to the mat. Now this time, you're going to take your arms down by the side of your body. Shoulders relax the mat as best as you can. If we're standing, we're just standing for this one. You're going to do the same movements, but just in a standing position, okay? So, again, if you've got your cushion, you can just rest your forehead on the cushion, that's fine, okay? You're going to inhale and you're going to draw your shoulder blades together. As you exhale, push your fingers to the toes. I bend quite a lot, but I'm bendy, so don't worry if you don't. And then gently come all the way down and relax those shoulders as well. If you need to bring the head back round to the side, that's fine. So we're going to inhale, draw those shoulder blades together. Exhale, push the fingers to the toes. Hold it there. Relax back down. Just keep going in your own time. Really get those shoulders working. Imagine you're picking something up with those shoulder blades, yeah? Almost imagine that there's the paper there and you've got to pick it up and hold it there. That's it, lovely. We're going to try for two more. Okay, last one. And relax back down. Okay, now this time we take the arms out in front, nice and long. Behind the chair, standing up, we're just going to stand behind the chair and do the same, okay? So again, you can for this one have your head off the floor or you can have it balanced on your cushion. But again, try and balance the forehead, not the whole of the face, so that you can actually breathe, okay? And all I want you to do is very gently lift your opposite arm, your opposite leg. Slowly bring it back down. And then you do the same on the other side. And you just keep going in your own time. But remember, what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep the shoulders and the hips in alignment. So imagine you've got a tray of something you don't want to spill on your back. So you don't have to lift very high. And opposite, that means the arm and the other leg, not the same arm, same leg. Okay, so just make sure you've got your opposites working. You might need to watch out for each other on that one. Let's go one more, either side, and relax back down. Okay, now those of us that can, up onto your knees and relax back down onto your heels and reach the arms out in front of you, okay? Those of you that can't, get yourself up to standing because we're going to move into our cat stretch momentarily. So nice deep breaths. And then gently up onto all fours, okay? Remember, if you're standing, you've just got your hands on the chair to do this one, okay? Shoulders nice and wide, knees under our hips. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale into the arch we come. Tuck under the tailbone, the lower back, mid back, upper back, crown of the head drops down. Hold it there. Press the tailbone away, all the way through to the crown of the head. And just keep going in your own time, keeping those legs nice and still and keeping those arms nice and long. Really reaching through that spine, curling and stretching. Last one. And gently. We're going to come up to standing, okay? And then all that we're going to do is you're going to go into your roll downs, okay? So, because my camera angle isn't great, you're just going to have to do this with my voice. So, feet hip distance apart and arms relaxed by your side.
You're going to inhale, gently nod the head. Exhale, heavy head, heavy neck, heavy shoulders, heavy arms, soggy knees as you roll towards the floor. Inhale at the bottom. And as you exhale, gently rise back up to standing. One more. Inhale, slight nod of the head. Exhale, heavy head, heavy neck, heavy shoulders, heavy arms, soggy knees. Inhale at the bottom. And as you exhale, gently rise back up to standing. And then, if you can, we're going to inhale up onto the toes. Take the arms over the head. Hold it there. Press the heels down. Bring the arms down beside you. Up you come. Heels down. Arms down beside you. Last one. Up we come. Heels down. Arms down beside you. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, maybe, for another Wednesday afternoon. Look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye.